I'm a little self-conscious that on this channel, the lesson people maybe perceive me giving is perfection is impossible, and so don't even try, Don't even try to make your work good. Just forget about it. Don't worry so much. Slop something out, and then move to the next thing, and then slop that out too. And that's how you grow, and that's how you learn, and that's how you change. And, it's true to an extent. I mean, like, most people I talk to in my personal life and my coaching, it's like most people, their issue is not that their bar of quality is too low for themselves. The vast majority of people that I talk to, the bar is too high. And sometimes it's so high that they don't do anything, that they're just not capable of doing anything, or they get stuck on some project for like 5 years and it just is never going to be up to their standards, and some part of them is incapable of coming to terms with that. And so they just infinitely get fractal out on this one project. And obviously that's bad, but at the same time, throwing away the idea of perfection and not trying to make the work good also defeats the point. Like, the reason that I can't just say don't worry about perfection and don't worry about making it that good, and it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad in some ways, or it's not going to live up to your expectations. It's kind of true, but also part of what makes art cool and interesting is striving for perfection and failing, and knowing that you're going to fail. But we fail as human beings in very interesting ways, and it's almost the ways in which we fail to make things perfect that make cool and interesting art. It's the shortcuts that we take that create our aesthetic, It's the pitfalls that create the art that makes us see the humanity that is being communicated in the art. This is why I'm anti-Clanker, by the way, because there's no humanity being communicated in Clanker art, and because there is no effort. There is no effort and failure in the AI. It's only point A to point B. It's just boop, immediate, right? The robot might be able to achieve perfection. Okay, the human never will. And that's not a compliment to the bot, okay? The imperfection is the humanity, all right? There's no difference. There's no difference. There's no gap you can close without also destroying whatever it is that you are. So you do have to strive towards perfection, even though you're not going to make it there. Even though you're going to fail. Even though you're going to bash your head against a wall a million times trying to get there. And even then you won't get there. So that's the double bind of perfection. It's a bit of a paradox. You're trying to get to perfection, knowing you're not going to get there, but also knowing that the unique ways in which you will fail will produce the very art that you are trying to produce. And the paradox of that is when you are finished with the work and you put it out in this imperfect, failed state, it is perfect. It is exactly what it needs to be. So maybe it's a triple bind. Maybe there's two paradoxes in there. I don't know. I think it's a triple bind. I think we've discovered a triple bind here, folks.